Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. It is 4:30. My goal is to finish by 5 so I can relax and rest. We've been going hard here the last few months, and I find myself working until 6:30, 7 o'clock, have dinner, and then we have an hour or 2 hours to relax, and it's just not enough time. So anyway, I want to chat about time management because I'm still working on my own time management. It's a lot of work. Yulia, what is up? Where are you coming from, Yulia? Are you from UK? Is that what I see there? How are you? All right, let's wait for other people to come in. I got a couple questions from some people, so we will answer those today. Felix Gonzalez, what's up, bro? How are you? Where are you coming from? You guys sell real estate? What do you do? How do you know me? Like, how did you start following me? Let me know. Would love to chat with you guys. If you have any questions about me, about real estate, I'm more than happy to share. I sell real estate in Beverly Hills with Hilton and Hyland. We are considered the premier luxury brokerage in the world. I'm very grateful to be part of the brokerage, and I have some good news to share with you guys. So stay tuned about that. Alan, what's up? Alan Dillon, the Ray Group, what's up? Lola, what is up? The Ray Group. TF Group, brother, hell yeah, what's up? Who's your coach? The Ray Group, who's your coach? Taking my test here in Southern California soon. Oh, that's great news, Felix. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Where are you gonna sell real estate at? I'm happy that you got a test because I know that my brother's been trying to get a test for a long time and he finally got his. Because of COVID, that's been a nightmare, I heard. Frank Herenda. I've heard of Frank. I'm with Jeff Mays, who is an amazing coach. He's definitely helped me out a lot. Sonia, all right, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, I am a luxury broker out here, or agent out here in Los Angeles, based out of Beverly Hills. I sell real estate anywhere from downtown LA to Malibu, as far south as LAX, so El Segundo area, and everything in between. Also the Valley, Encino, Sherman Oaks, Studio City, Pasadena, San Marino, wherever there's some good expired, some good cancel listings, I'm going to be there. Hey, WV Realtor, West Virginia, what's up? Lola, that's awesome. The Ray Group, nice. The Ray Group, where are you coming from? What part of United States are you selling real estate in? And let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to be answering a couple questions that people have asked me earlier on. And let me know if you can hear me. I just got the new iPad Pro for my listing presentations. And I just redid my entire listing presentation, and it is amazing. I'll show it to you guys right now, actually. I'm about to sign up to take my course in Texas. A big career change. That's awesome, Sonia. That's great. Good for you. Real estate is a great industry, so I am, it's not easy, but it's very fruitful if you work hard and you have a plan and you stick to your plan and you prospect every single day. I want to show you guys what I've been working on. I've been working on really revamping my listing presentation, trying to do something new and creative. I used to have a checklist of all the things I used to do, but they weren't visual. They were just, kind of words on a piece of paper, and it's hard to really express those things at a listing presentation. So what I asked my marketing director to do, Austin, was to create a magazine type of look for my listing presentation, which I'm going to show you right now. Let's see here. Lola says, what is some advice starting out? If you can pay for coaching, I would highly recommend hiring a coach. Tom Ferry is great. That's who I coach with. There's Mike Ferry. There's other real estate coaches, if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, just listen to Tom's podcast, Tom Ferry Podcast Experience, I believe. Listen to people like myself that are willing to help out, ask questions like you're doing right now. But I think the most important thing is to have a plan, right? Have a plan of how you're going to get new business and how you're going to grow your brand. Without a plan, then you're going to wake up every morning not knowing what to do, right? You want to have a plan. You want to have a schedule. You want to prospect, door knock, open houses, cold calling, networking for 2 or 3 hours per day, if not more, starting out. So definitely have a plan, write it out for the whole year, And then every single month you have goals, every single week you have goals, and every single day you have goals. But work on 2 to 3 projects at any given time. Anything more than that is going to be too much. And the most important thing is to prospect every single day. Without prospecting, you're not generating new business. Okay. Southwest Florida, nice. Cape Coral and Fort Myers. Oh, awesome. And Naples, that's awesome. Good for you. All right. Sonia Cycle says, I appreciate any help for someone about to take her course. When I took my course, I took a crash test right before. I'm not sure if they offer that in Texas or not. So it was just a crash course the weekend before. We were just there all day long learning how to pass the test. Because honestly, at least here in California, you take this 2 or 3 hour test, and what you learn from it is not what you do in real estate. It's just a bunch of laws and things that you may not even encounter. Even when you do encounter those situations, you just ask your business manager, So let's see here. Ellen, what's up, Ellen? Ellen, I still owe you those scripts. I have that list. I just want to finish them off so I can give you the magic scripts that I have for you. Antonia Penny, what is up? There is no silver bullet to this. It's just straight constant repetition and effort to the business, 100%. It's being consistent with whatever you do, especially prospecting, whatever that means to you. Again, networking, open houses, cold calling, door knocking, sending out mailers, social media prospecting also works as well. Antonia, where are you coming from? All right, so let me show you my new listing presentation. It might not look as good right now because I'm going to show it to you from my phone, but I think you may get the idea of what it looks like. It's pretty awesome. So let me see if I can move my thing around. Okay, it doesn't look that good from here, but here, I'm going to show it to you. So it's basically like a flip book. It's like a magazine. So you go like this. Oh, hold on. Let me do it long ways. And I'll zoom in here if I can. It looks better on my monitor. But anyway, let me see if I can show it to you guys. So I'm going to show this on my iPad. But check this out. This is pretty sick. This is my marketing proposal. This is my listing presentation here. And again, I'm going to show this on my iPad, but I'm talking to you on my iPad right now, so I can't show it to you on my iPad. But I'll give you an example. Maybe next week what I'll do is I'll use my phone to be on IG Live, and then I'll get my iPad out and I'll actually do a listing presentation with you guys. I think that'd be actually kind of fun. New agent in Keller Williams, Los Feliz. Oh, what's up, Antonio? I might see you around here in town, so looking forward to that. All right, let's see here. We have Lola says, yeah, real life, nothing to do with tests. I passed on the first try, study vocabulary, understand the meaning. Good luck. Awesome. I love that. Giving other people advice. Great. That is sick. Very clean. Nice. Okay. Let me show it to you guys. Abdali, what's up, my man? All right. Again, I'm showing it to you from my iPhone. It's not the same from my iPad, but I just want to give you an idea of what this looks like. It's awesome. I'm very, very proud of it. It took a while to get this designed and on kind of up and running, but it's awesome. So look at this. It's like a magazine, basically. So you got aerial photography. These are all photos. So this is the front page, marketing proposal. And it's like, again, it's like a magazine. So I grab my finger and I go, boom. So daytime photography, aerial photography, twilight photography. So I'm just showcasing some of the really nice, visually nice looking photos that I've taken, or my photographers have taken in the past. Custom property video, and I click on this and it'll bring up a YouTube page, which I'll show you next week on my iPad. But look at this, it's awesome. Staging, some before and afters of staging. That's pretty cool. Also some Photoshop work, some purple right there that we took out. Some virtual staging right here on the front yard. Our digital and site plans that we do for each listing. Property websites it's pretty cool. And then we have digital advertising. So we have some ads right here. We have the LA Times full page ad, which we do for some of our bigger listings. Property brochure, a monthly report talking about all the activity we've gotten, client, some comparables. digital promotion. So this is email blast that I send out, live IG live stuff for my listings, and the Hilton and Hyland Instagram page, which has like 180,000 followers. We follow up with every showing, asking for feedback. And this is all the analytics for Zillow, for Facebook, Instagram ads right here. And then this is some press I've gotten in the past. I got some press in LA Times. I've gotten press in People magazine. And then some Zillow and other reviews here. And some testimonials down below, just a couple. This talks about Hilton, Hyland, and Forbes. We are part of Forbes Global Properties. We are the founding member. And this kind of just has some really cool stats about Hilton, Hyland, and Forbes. And then my team right here, my four staff, my marketing director, Maggie, my operations manager, who you guys have met in the past, Alex, my social media guy, and then Leslie, my transaction coordinator, and then some other bullet points of what I do to market that I couldn't make visual right there. And there you go. That's it. So what do you guys think about that? That looks awesome, right? I am so pumped about this this new listing presentation. Nobody's done it before. I haven't seen any agent who's used this. You're getting a sneak peek in it. It's basically a magazine type of presentation. It's like like an immersive experience, and the videos there. Hopefully, my guys are still working on it, but they'll be embedded. So on that magazine, I can hit the button and it'll play the video right there, which is going to be awesome. So anyway, that's going to be great. You know, when I'm going out to these big listings, $5 million, $2 million, and I'm competing with some of the top agents in the city, you know, big time guys, you know, and girls, right? You know, big time agents that are, you know, using the top of the line stuff. So I have to compete with that. So, you know, I'm always, you know, kind of thinking about what I need to do to get to that next level. And this is for sure going to help me out. You know, it's very, very impressive, and it looks amazing. So hopefully you guys like it. Next week, I'll show it to you again on my iPad, which is what I use to present it to the client. Let me see if you guys have any questions. Love staging. Yes, staging is so important, 100%. What program do you use to build this? Wow, been trying to get this done for a while. I use this program called Issue, ISSU, Issue. There's also one called Flipping Book or Flipbook or something like that. Just type in Flipbook magazine. This is what big magazine companies use now to promote their magazines online, right? Like, you know, like any of the big magazines, they'll obviously print their magazine and they'll distribute it. But if you want to see them online, you can see them in this kind of format. So it's almost like having a magazine on your phone, and you kind of just, you know, kind of flip around it. So it's awesome. It's very, very impressive. Thanks, Craig. I appreciate it. Ellen says fire. Abdali says thumbs up. Beyond awesome. Awesome. I'm so happy you guys like that. What's up, Mom? How are you? Nefi Love is my mom, coming in from Bogota, Colombia. Julissa states, how are you? Irol. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you sharing. Absolutely. Always love to, yeah, ISSU. That's what it is. Thanks for the correction, Craig. Anyway, my marketing director created that. We just got it live a couple days ago. I haven't used it yet. I did use it already for my listing appointment. I got one tomorrow for $2.2 million. So looking forward to using it there. And I'm just looking forward to just making that even a better experience, you know, making it even cooler, adding some more graphics. And so when I'm at a listing appointment, I'm on my iPad and they see that, they're going to be impressed. They're going to be really, really impressed. So I'm looking forward to that. How different are the multi-million-dollar clientele to deal with? You know, some are different, some are not, right? It just kind of depends on who you're dealing with, right? I mean, there's people come from money, people that made their own money, people that have, you know, again, family money. So it just all depends, you know. I can't really say, you know, what I can say in general is that they expect the best, right? You know, because they have the money. So they expect the best of everything and they want to hire the best. So you have to come in there, showing them that you know what you're talking about, and something like this is definitely going to help me out. You're my hero and my favorite son. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. And my mom is the reason why I'm in real estate. So thank her for her efforts in getting me up that one morning and asking me, "Hey, do you want to work with me?" Thanks, Mom. Gonna kill it. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. All right, so we have a couple questions. And if you guys have any questions for me, please let me know. Julia States sent a request to be in your video. Julissa, I don't know who you are, Julissa, but if you want to be on a video with me, I'm more than happy to do so. Maybe send me a direct message, and we will chat about being on IG Live together. Julissa Estates sent me a request to be on my video, but I don't know who she is, so I can't add her on there. But I would love to. If you guys have something interesting to talk about with me on IG Live, talk about your story, send me a message on IG. A direct message, and let's chat. Let's see if it's a good fit for us to do an IG Live together. Oh, it's okay, Julissa. No worries. I figured it was a mistake, but I was like, hey, maybe she wants to do a live with me and hang out with everybody else. Glade will always remember that. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's the big news. Well, I got two things that are big news. I got that. That is my marketing proposal / listing presentation that I just finished, and we're still working on it. So that's just our first draft. And then the second thing is that I got my own office at Hilton and Hyland. So I'm very, very happy about that. My operations manager is also very happy about that. As you guys may know, I left my previous partner team that I was working under for 10 years, right? I finally left him a year and a half ago. So I had to prove myself at Hilton and Hyland, which is the premier brokerage in Los Angeles. They sell, last year we did $3.5 billion in sales, only 150 agents. So the average agent does $22 million in sales. Obviously the top 10 agents sell 90% of the volume in the office, but to get an office at Hilton and Hyland is such an honor, and it's so humbling. So I'm very excited to share that with you guys. We just got it yesterday. We have a desk right there, and we have a credenza. So we're going to decorate it. We're going to put a TV. We're going to put some plants. We're going to make it really homey and really nice. So I'm really, really excited to have an office at Hilton and Hyland. Isn't that part of $1 Million Listing? Yes. So Hilton and Hyland, Josh Altman, who you guys have seen on $1 Million Listing LA, he was at Hilton and Hyland when he first started at $1 Million Listing, and then he left when Douglas Elliman probably gave him 100% split. Chad Rogers, who I used to work with for 10 years, he was on $1 Million Listing a long time ago. He was one of the original members. Who else? You guys probably know Mauricio Omansky, the founder of the agency. He started at Hilton and Hyland. His office was right next to our office back in the day when I first started. So there's a lot of amazing agents that come out of Hilton and Hyland. Patrick Fogarty, he's on here right now. He's at Hilton and Hyland. Actually, I was just talking about my office at Hilton and Hyland. Patrick actually moved offices. So because he moved offices, I got his old office. So thanks, Patrick, for giving me that office. I was telling the people here that I was so excited to have my own office at Hilton and Hyland. All right, you have to show us the video, live video. Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. Maybe next week I'll do a live, or the week after I'll do a live at the office. But I actually want to do it when it's all finished, or maybe I'll do it before and after. Either way, I think next week I want to do an IG live at my new listing in San Marino. We just put it on the market 2 weeks ago for $5.88 million. It's a beautiful English manor. We staged it. We did some work to it. It's an amazing property. I got that lead from a cold call, and it's just it's an amazing property in a great area, San Marino. I used to drive through those streets as a kid. I grew up in Pasadena. If you guys know Pasadena, it's it's where like the Rose Parade is at and the Rose Bowl. Gotta bounce. Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Peace to you too. All right, let me know if you guys have any other questions. I'm gonna talk about a couple things here. I have a couple questions. I have about 7 minutes. I want to finish by 5 o'clock. I've been working way too many hours, and I need some rest. So here are the questions. Here we go. All right, first question is, we want to add value to our home. Is it better to remodel bathrooms, kitchen, or should we do an addition to the house and make it larger? If you want to add value to your house and not spend a ton of money and time, it just kind of all depends on like your lifestyle, right? Like if you have like family and kids, like you're not going to want to remodel a kitchen and bathroom just to sell it for a little bit more, right? It doesn't really make sense. You're better off putting that money in a Tesla stock or in Bitcoin or something, right? So if you want to add the most value and you have the time and energy to do it, adding square footage is always the best, right? Especially in LA, when the price per square foot is $1,000 a foot on average right nowadays in most of the areas that I work in. And if the cost of construction is $200 a foot or $250 a foot, then you add 1,000 square feet, that's going to cost you $500,000 or something around there. But then you're adding another $1 million of value, right? So it just kind of all depends. My big advice for this person is talk to a real estate agent and ask them what they recommend they do to add value. Right now, because of COVID, people want to have a really nice backyard, right? So if you already have a nice backyard, maybe add a fire pit. That's super cheap. You can do one yourself, or you can have a handyman install something really nice out there and maybe put some stones around it, put some pavers, put some chairs, make it really, make it look really nice. Or just put some lights in the backyard with a nice table, like an outdoor, eating area. I think that's a good idea. What else can you do in the backyard that would add value that's not super expensive? You can do like a little bocce ball court, right? You just lay down some dirt and compact it and do like a border around it, like a wood border, and you can have like a little bocce ball area. Something that brings people outside and creates some kind of emotional attachment from the buyers to the backyard. Because of COVID and because a lot of things are not open right now, having a nice backyard is why a lot of people are leaving condos into and they're going from a condo to a single family house. So backyard space, figure out how to enhance the backyard space somehow. Maybe add a cool projector system, or like those like inflatable projectors, right? And just have like when you have a buyer come and show the property, you have that projector in the backyard, right? Simple things like that. They're going to cost you no more than $1,000, but can get the buyer really excited about the property. Not only that, but you take photos of that, right? So like if you're planning on putting your house on the market and you want to add value in the backyard, think of things that are going to entertain the buyer, right? Like the future buyer, right? If they have a family or they have kids, maybe do like a small little play set for the kids, or again a big projector against the detached garage, right? Simple things. Lights would be a huge thing. A bocce ball court would be nice. An outdoor sitting area with some pavers, a fire pit, right? All right, cool. How can I join your team? I have over $1 million house that my close friend wants me to list when I get my license. How can we work together? Jolisa, absolutely. Send me a DM. I'm more than happy to work together. Like the new hat. Thanks, Mom. Let's see here. Next door. Where are you from, Jolisa? What part of town? Are you here in Los Angeles? Let's chat. Okay, so that was adding value. Again, if you can add square footage, and if the math makes sense, if the cost of construction is $200 a square foot and you can sell for $400 a square foot, then you're doubling your money, right? So kind of think about that. Obviously, you have to figure out, you don't want to add square footage and then kill the backyard. So you really have to be strategic about where you add square footage. Another thing you can do is add an ADU. Here in California, ADU means accessory dwelling unit. It's basically a guest house. Since we're in a housing shortage, California passed a new law a couple of years ago where you can convert almost any garage into a guest house. That's the first thing I would do. That would add really, really good value, and you're just adding square footage to an existing space that isn't part of your house. Alhambra. Oh, awesome. I love Alhambra. I know Alhambra very well. Check out my new listing on 986 Qin. I'm going to be there next week. We're doing a Brokers Open, Jolisa. Why don't you come by next week? We're going to be there from 11 to 2 o'clock. It's a by appointment only Brokers Open. So why don't you send me a DM with your contact information, and then we'll chat a little bit more. I'll give you a call and we'll chat about your new listing. All right, Rick just joined us. What's up, Rick? Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let's go over one last question. It's almost 5 o'clock. I told my girlfriend that I'd be finished by 5 o'clock so we can go up to the hot tub upstairs and relax. So, last one. Here we go. As a seller, what is the difference for me if the buyer asks for a credit at the close of escrow or if they want to reduce the price? The only real difference is that you're going to be paying less commission if they reduce the price, because the commission is based off of the purchase price. So as a seller, especially in the luxury market, when you're asking for $100,000 or $200,000 or $300,000, my biggest buyer credit was $300,000 on a $21 million sale. So in that case, if you're the seller, you would want to reduce the price, not give the buyer credit, because then you would be paying less commission based on the purchase price of that credit. All right, cool. Hopefully that made sense. Can I join? Oh, yes. Of course, Mom. Of course you can come up and hang out at the hot tub. Basilo EXP, what's up? Street Smart Real Estate, what is up? All right, guys. Well, I think I've answered all the questions. Again, next week, I'm going to be at my new listing in San Marino at 986 Qin, Kewen, 986 Qin Drive. If you type that in, 986 Qin DR for drive.com, you'll see our property website. It's stunning. We took some amazing photos. So please check it out and let me know what you guys think. And Jolisa, looking forward to connecting with you and seeing if we can co-list that property. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy. I'm going to be celebrating my 3-year anniversary with my girlfriend tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. I got a surprise for her. I got a couple surprises for her, so I'm excited for that. Love you too, Mom. And if you guys have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me via Instagram. You can find my phone number. If you want to give me a call, you can send me a text. It's easy to get in contact with me if you guys have any questions. We'd love to chat and give you guys any advice or help or whatever. Or like Jolisa, we can collaborate and we can sell some property together. All right, guys. See you later.